What's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Kream All Access as we take you behind the scenes once again with a car that you might recognise. It's Edimilson Fernandes of West Ham's Brabus S63 AMG. Now this car was wrapped and had a whole heap of work done before, but he's come back in because he's chosen another colour. He wants to give it another once over with this goldy burnt orange type satin matte colour. Looks really nice, so looking forward to doing that. We're working against the clock. It's a horrible, miserable day, as you can see. I usually shoot it the other way around in front of the workshop, but today I'm inside the workshop keeping myself dry. And today is my birthday. Whoop whoop! The car's coming to have its calipers done to match the bodywork. Of course, strip and de-wrap the car. I wrap it in this new colour. We've got a couple of issues around the car where it's had a little bit of damage we need to sort out as well. No big deal, we can sort that out as well for him. But as I said, we're working against time because, as you guys know, I'm going under the knife on the 2nd of February and we've got a mad schedule, mad workload to get over. And but nonetheless, it's got to be done. Work goes on. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.
So today my job is to dry the car and get all the old wrap off of it, while Paul takes the rest of the bumpers off, all the trims, etc. Then once we've finished the job, it's going to be passed over to Kash and Tel to do the wrap.
We're going to remove the boot spoiler again, which is bonded on using high strength adhesive, and try not to obviously damage the panel. That's all. The last bit is coming off. It should be, lift that end, Chris. Off now. There you go. First time. You ain't got to worry too much about the paint because obviously it's protected with the wrap. So no damage at all there.
Okay, so we have finished the bonnet, finished the wing. We're about to cut this big old 3.5 metre piece up and trim it all down, and then hit the door and hit the rear quarter, and then we're going to hit the other side and have the whole car wrapped wide to there, apart from the bumpers which are over there getting prepped.
Look at that.
Oh, you got it down, you got it down.
Rapper in the making right here. Rappers, watch out. Go on. There, do it there.
There.
Yeah, there, from there. Yeah, that's it. Good boy. And again. And again. Look at that, so sick, man.
And then Flo, the other side, Flo.
Yeah, do the other side. You do that side, Flo.
And there.
I know.
You got a little one.
Oh, well done, Flo.
You got that.
Yes, he's better than you. Come on, finish it.
Having it there.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. Put that all down. Look. Yeah, look. You are too good, man. That's wicked. That's ready to go out now. There you go. So I'm going to be working till late. Missus. What are you doing for dinner? After 4 o'clock? So who's going to feed me? No, man. I want some curry and raw beef. Nah, fam, listen. Yeah, man's hungry, innit? You understand? I want some curry and ting.
Boss.
So as you can see, forgot to totally mention that there's been a change of plan. The car was supposed to go satin gold, but unfortunately the material that the customer chose is no longer available. It's discontinued. So of course we couldn't go with that. So he chose satin chrome silver, which is a beautiful colour, extremely expensive stuff, made by APA. But as you can see, the finish speaks for itself. It goes down lovely. It looks amazing. I can't wait to see it once the car is complete. Really nice stuff to work with. This is the governor. He calls all the shots. Looks all smart, looking all dressed up in the Marnie caps and all that. Designer garbs.
Isn't his name Rapster?
Yeah, that's it. He calls all the shots, sits in the office.
Yeah, it's really good.
There's absolutely porn.
I do. That's what I do.
That's what he does at the end of the rap. You see that? He's a quality control inspector. Every time we finish a car,
We're gonna wrap the car. We're gonna make it look real.
can't do it. Not working. Not working. It's this man flu that's going around. Lubricate the lips.
That look cool, J style.
I'm cutting out the holes for the lock. We just finished this door, and we're going to hit the rear quarter, and then we're going to go have a dirty kebab. Dirty kebab.
And I'm trying to work, but the missus, look, you see? Told you. Look. Some of us are trying to work. Hi. Hello. Hi, Baba. Put on her face. I can't see her. What are you doing? You're on camera. All right, she's gonna wreck my trainers, man. Take them off her. Okay. Hiya. Goodbye. Bye. Thanks, Ella. Thanks, Ella. Love ya.
Love you.
Bye. Bye. Hiya. Hiya. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Aww. That was my birthday present. Love it. Okay, so we're doing really well. We've done pretty much the whole car on that side. The entire side of the bonnet is all done. We're prepping it before we start wrapping. These two panels, the front wing's already done. So yeah, doing really, really well. Tomorrow's bumper day, side skirts.
Yep.
And fit out. So roughly about 3.5 days. Not bad going. Oh, we've still got the calipers once that's done actually. And got windows to tint, got his custom badges to go on, that Shabs has designed, just as before, and wheels to refurb, and that's it. Yeah. So you give it once over, like so. Do that at the last and final stage, right before.
Hello, people.
I need the vinyl back.
Let's make videos.
And then apply it onto the floor. Even so, now we've just done that. Even that could have caused a little bit of dust to stir up in the atmosphere. So you give it once more, like so. Because there's no harm in obviously being more prepared than unprepared. So once you put this stuff down, obviously it's extremely expensive. The last thing you do is waste material. Up.
Yeah?
Yeah, you've got loads on my side.
I've got loads on my side.
Have you? Okay. Like so. According to Chris, we did the other side in 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Is that right, Chris?
Yeah.
That's correct.
I think that's pretty hard time to beat, to be honest.
Oh, you put a challenge out there. Oh.
No, I mean, for us, we're doing this side now, isn't it? Challenge. Listen.
You can do a better job, Chris?
No.
No?
No.
So you see, you get a much better finish when you do things in a process that we've been showing you. A lot of people leave mirrors on and they wrap around them, leave trims on, and they just basically cut against the trim, which still looks nice, and the film does tuck in about 1 mil. By doing it this way, there's no way in the world that this can ever fail, because the trim goes back on and slots on against that door, that lip there. So there's no way in a million years that will ever fail. So the way we do things here, we try our wrap cars with longevity in mind. That's the idea. Wrapping just a very small part of what we do here. So it's very easy once you know how. A lot of people don't understand why people wrap their cars. It's ideal for new cars that are worth 100k plus, for example, because not only does it protect the paintwork and preserve the paintwork, it protects it from stone chips, that sort of thing. It allows you to change the colour however many times you like, and it still retains the original factory value of the car. So underneath, the car will always be the factory colour. So, yeah. Absolutely nothing wrong with having wrapped some. But due to people poorly doing them, it has a bit of a bad reputation amongst some people, but that's not really the case. When you do things, you do it properly, do it once, do it right, like I always say. Did help.
Yeah. Hello folks, day 2 wrapping here. As you can tell, we had a long day yesterday from the state of my hair. Plan of today is hit the seals, car's done, Kash is going to start in the boot, do the little bits and pieces and help me out on the bumpers and stuff. And hopefully today we should have it all wrapped up and ready to go.
Alright, so the tailgate's been done, bottom half. We're moving on to the top half shortly. Then we can bond all the carbon back on. Cut this little round circle out for where the rear badge goes. The camera, as you can see, it's all been removed. That's going to allow us to be able to tuck this bit of wrap into the recess really nicely, which will obviously help stop it pinging back as well. So I'm getting ready to help Tel prep the bumper. Give it once over quickly while he's doing all the infills. Now, a lot of people out there like to think that the best way to wrap bumpers and a car is all in one hit. No recesses, no infills, no pieces, no piecework and all that sort of thing. And they pride themselves on doing it, but let me tell you something from experience. It's a load of bollocks. It don't work. It might last a day or two or a week, but it's going to fail, especially in recesses like that. There's no way you're going to put a one wrap sheet into that recess, heat the crap out of it, get it in there, 1, without breaking the colour, 2, without getting shitloads of glue marks in the film, and 3, just blatantly just failing in loads of places. Do you know what I mean? It might look good for a hot minute, but it won't look good.
Summer.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Good from far, far from good, I'd like to say. When you come up close to these cars, you'll start seeing them failing in loads of places. So, as I said, Tel's going around doing the infills, that stuff. See, this will never fail. It's under no tension, under no load. There's a piece there that's been put in, and then that piece has been put in separately, okay? And it's just been trimmed and cut using knifeless tape. So obviously not leaving any blade marks on the paintwork, preserving that nicely. And now the big part will go on, which will be under a lot of tension, of course, but
Not a lot.
yeah, not huge amounts, but nonetheless that has to be done. You can't obviously do that in pieces. So yeah, another tip for you guys. Don't say I didn't tell you. back on the firm. Look.
I come here to say hello and he's got me working. I don't think I'm getting paid for this. True.
That's how you know Tel's not getting paid now.
Oh, I've got my own for everyone. What are you talking about? Chris, grab this, roll it up with it. Grab this in.
Go on, Paul. Satin.
Plan of action.
I'm going to plug this in first. And use wrong and I use the plug in there. Right.
Come on, mate, it's 5 o'clock. Pull your finger out your arse. You're meant to have this done 3 hours ago.
What the hell?
I want to go home at 6 o'clock. I'm definitely going home at 6 o'clock. With or without you.
It's 6 o'clock now.
No, it's 4 minutes past 5.
Okay, alright, Mr. Pedantic. Fuck.
He's the new foreman. Right, so as you can see, the bumper is more or less done. We've just got to do the top half here. Now, going back to what we were saying again before, it's not that this can't be done in one hit. It can be done in one hit, but the thing with chrome, and this film is no different to any normal chrome that you can get out there. This is in fact more difficult than a regular chrome because this has been matte laminated on top of the chrome film, which makes it more tougher, less durable, less conformable. So in a nutshell, a lot more difficult to apply it. Now, it's not that you can't get it down. You could have got this down. We could have got this down, no problem, all in one hit. But it would have had stretch marks, it would have had glue marks, colour breakages, and that sort of thing. So what we're doing here is doing it in pieces and stages. A lot of people throughout the world do it like this, and that's a method that we prefer. There's only a few different methods that you can do wrapping it. Anyway, there's a quick get over it way, which is leave all the parts in the car, wrap everything and just cut it all in, which is the most common? The most common way, and the worst way you can have a car wrap, because that obviously leaves a lot of blade marks on your paintwork, which you won't know about until you take the wrap off. And also promotes wrap failure, because to give you an example, where this front grille sits, if this grille was left in and the car was wrapped with the grille left in, you won't get this overlay that we've got here, which goes 5mm in. Yeah, so that goes in. That's not under any load or any tension, and that's been heated a hell of a lot, which has obviously allowed the film to conform to that edge, and it's nice and tight in there. Won't come out, and then obviously when the grille goes back in, that will then further promote the film from failing. So we've got a piece in there now. We've got a piece in across the top. Again, overlap it across here, and the overlap's going to be facing downwards, and that's another tip for you guys as well, because you don't want to cut facing upwards at you, because you will see it. By cutting it this way, so the cut's facing downwards, it's facing the floor, so you won't really see the cut too tough. So then you stops the water sitting on it. Stops the water sitting on it, yeah, of course. There's that as well. And the best thing as well is that it's on a swage line already. So this swage line has already got like a line. Cheers, Dave. There's already got a line dent there. So obviously by putting the cut on the line dent, you're kind of like masking it, hiding it so you don't really see it too much. Again, you can see I'm now applying the knifeless tape. So when we put that bit overlapping onto that bit, we won't be using a blade. We're going to be using the thread that's in the knife state. Okay, now Paul.
Put the mouldings back on, side trims, top moulding, and we're just going to fit the car back together.
Man like Nick in the house.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Salam, brother.
Yeah. Don't stop working in the building. Nicky D, my boy from Dank. Alright, so while Paul and Chris put the car back together, I'm just doing the last and final bits, 2 bits of wrapping. So here we have the door handles, you can see, beautifully wrapped, lovely jubbly. And I'm just putting this matte black inner piece in, and that will stop the film from pinging out. This stuff doesn't like contours and bends and that sort of thing, you know. So to stop it from failing, we just take this little extra step, extra measure.
Not very professional, this stuff. This film doesn't like the contours of the door handle.
That's right. That's what I was just saying. So what am I doing here for? Why don't you explain to everyone what I'm doing? Come on, what are we doing?
This extra black film will make sure the chrome is secured in place and the wrap doesn't fail.
Here you go.
Well
See?
done.
Well done, mate. Well done.
So today, me and Paul's putting the car back together while Kash finishes the final touches on the wrap. And right now I'm just putting the clips that attach it to the side.
You ever get paranoid? Yeah. Some of them paranoia. Yeah.
And there you go, completely sealed from the back, looks nice and factory, the wrap has been held in, and there you have it. Takes a bit more time, but as I always say, do it once and do it right. Last thing you want is the car coming back with imperfections and problems, because nobody got time for that.
I'm putting the ring mirror in. Then Paul is going to have the bolts ready to bolt it up. Ready, Paul?
You feel like Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, go on.
Huh? We're too quick.
Oh, lovely.
Well, me and Chris is going to put the door card on, the mirrors are on, front's all bolted up. There's the door card on the back end. We'll throw this on first. Quite easy, I hope. Lights have been tinted, we're on to the final stage. We'll get the car on the ramp, take the brake calipers off and paint them.
Right, okay, so we are on the last and final process, which is removing these big 6-spot calipers and painting them in a nice bright blue to complement the badges that we've made for the car. So if you remember last time when we customised his car, Shabs designed a badge for the car which had his shirt number on it, EF31, and his initials, and that's got this very nice chrome bright sort of blue in the badge, and we want to match that colour, something similar to it at least, and do the calipers in that.
The lights have been flattened off, smoke's been there. We flattened them with 3000 just to take off any minor imperfections, and they just need a final polish up.
Okay, so fronts are off. They've been stripped and Chris is prepping them outside, washing them down, degreasing them. And I'm just moving on to the rears now. With a flat lead line. Got to be careful because the rears have got the electronic handbrake on it, and that's been safely removed first, and then you can get to the caliper. Okay, so it's now free and released. That should just come off nice and easy in my hand. Like so. Just spin this off like that to get that brake hose out. It's not like the front, so they haven't got a nut on the front which you can spin on the pipe. Also, let's not forget to clamp it. Stop the fluid from leaking. There you have it. Another one ready for Chris to prep and make ready for paint.
So I've got the calipers in front of me now, which Kash has taken off the car, and to be honest, I see why Kash actually strips it apart to get into every gap, because where I used to work, we used to just mask up the car, mask up all 4 brake discs and just blow it in on the car, a couple of hours, job done. Whereas here we are getting into all the hidden gaps which no one can see, and where if it's left on the car you won't be able to get into it with the spray guns. But as you can see, this is one of the ones that I ain't done yet. It's as filthy as anything, and you've got all these gaps, and this is one that I've just nearly finished and we're nearly there. As you can see, on the inside of calipers where they're off the car, you can easily get the paint in there now, whereas on the car you won't be able to get it anywhere on the inside of the caliper or behind the brake disc, onto the back of the mants, and there will be overspray on all the rubbers, bolts, all the brake pads, etc.
Now ready for paint, masking, peppering, sanding, everything is finished. Now good. For good work, need too much time. Because no good work, no need too much time. Everything is ready. Inshallah, maybe today, painting. Okay.
What we're doing here, we just flattened a set of carbon running boards for the AMG, what's on the ramp. So the calipers painted, and we're going to lacquer the running boards so it's got high gloss finish.
Good morning, Monday morning, fresh start. Right, we've got these calipers that have been beautifully finished in our own custom blue, as you can see. Come and have a look. You see how striking and vibrant this colour is. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. And this should match up nicely with the custom badges that have been made for the car. Now, today I'm going to be building these back up, reassembling them with the help of my right hand man Chris, and we'll get back on the car, and once that's done, get the wheels on, get the car off the ramp, and then fit the carbon running boards and the rear spats, and she is absolutely done, good to go, and we'll get her out ready for the customer tomorrow. So that's the plan of action. That's what we're doing today. Right, take you some tools. A little bit tricky, but she's all good. Built back up, and that's one rear. So I'll do the same with all of them. Build them all up nicely first, get them straight on the car, and get the whole system bled with fresh brake fluid.
As you can see, the centre of the brake discs are horrible. I'm prepping it with red scotch to get rid of the dirty surface and to get them ready to paint them black to complement the brake calipers nicely.
Right, so time to bleed the calipers one by one. We're on the last one now, doing it from the furthest back from the reservoir, which is on this side. We've gone from that end, worked our way around to the last one, and this is a brake bleeder, and what it does, connects to the ear line, puts the system under pressure and creates a vacuum and gives a constant suction. So when I simply crack that nipple open in the back of the caliper, it's drawing the fluid through. So you just got to keep an eye on the reservoir, because if that goes empty, it's going to suck in a whole load of air. So we do it like with both this system and the old school system where someone's in the car pumping the brakes, and you keep cracking and closing the nipple shut as and when you release the fluid. So we do a bit of both. It works really well, especially with this. If you have this connected and you crack that nipple open, like I have now, it's constantly sucking fluid through. If you look closely, if you look there, you see that? So the fluid's got to become clear and free of sort of froth and air bubbles, and that's when you know that all the air's out the system. Right, pump it. And if you zoom in to that pipe, you'll see how it gushes out with loads of pressure when I release it.
Hi guys, I'm Shabs. You don't normally see me on this side of the camera because I'm busy managing the place and making sure things go smoothly. You may remember when Edimilson came to us first with his X6, we designed some custom logos for him. EF31, and that's his shirt number. He was well pleased with how they turned out, but now with this car we wanted to go a slightly different route. Initially the car was going to go in a satin gold that he chose, which I've actually seen in Dubai, and it's an awesome colour. He wanted his calipers colour coded to the wrap, but once we inquired about the wrap, it's unfortunately discontinued now, so we had to take a whole new route, go back to the drawing board and start again. So we collectively decided to go with the satin chrome, which is on the car at the moment. Again, the car is the S63, as you know. It's a very slick, long, low down car, and this original logo didn't seem right, so we've adjusted the logo a touch, made it a bit narrower to look better on the car.
Carbon running boards have been lacquered, polished, same as the rear spats, giving them all a final clean up, ready to go on the car so we can get it out the door tomorrow, back to its rightful owner. Going on with the front canards, using bonding adhesive. Front canals are fitted, now we're just going to attach the rear bumper flicks. That's the correct terminology.
Okay, so it's now time to put the custom badges on. You would have seen this in one of our previous videos, which Shabs designed. Custom logo for Edimilson, Fernandes, and his shirt number 31.
And there you go.
Okay, so it's now time for the final finishing touch. A stamp of approval. Seal of authenticity. Edition Kream. Perfect, so once that's spotted on, that will be sitting there like so. Right guys, so Edimilson Fernandes is here with his pals outside, ready to see the car. That have no idea what the car looks like. I ain't sent no pictures. And the carbon kit as well is something that we decided to do for him. He has no idea, he's just given us permission to go ahead and do it. And if he likes it, we'll go with it. If he doesn't, it's coming off. So that will be make or break today.
Smashed it out in what, 2 weeks? The whole lot?
The whole car,
including the kit?
Well, you see on Instagram, the car was stripped and wrapped, all done in 3 days, no problem. But then obviously we developed and fabricated the kit to make it for this car. It's a very long car, so obviously the running boards had to be lengthened and made longer. The rear spats had to be made for the car as well. Wheels refurbished, and yeah, full strip down refit of the car in satin chrome silver. It looks absolutely insane. It looks sick the first time, it looks sick again, but this guy is just, what can I say, it's a car nut. So let's
be blown away, man.
Let's just hope that he likes it. So we're going to get his pal's reaction first. That's a friend. Oh shit!
Oh my god.
What are you saying, Eddie?
Oh yeah. Oh, much better.
Sick, huh?
Yeah.
Talking about
think he likes it.
Kream Developments 2018, the first one to lead the shot. Edimilson Fernandes of West Ham, representing Kream as always. Second time back. You happy here? Yeah. You got some words for the people there?
Very happy. Thanks a lot.
See, everything just works. Eddie's really happy. I was confident that he'd be happy, and he absolutely loved the car. Nailed it. The kit works really well with the car. It looks as though it was made for it, should I say. The fin works like perfect, but it actually goes well with the fin on the front bumper. That's the original Brabus piece. See? And it works perfectly well because it's a coupe and looks hard as nails. Really happy, really happy. Right, okay, so Eddie's S63 AMG Brabus has been completed for the second time now, this time in satin chrome. Beautifully finished, absolutely love it. We've also developed a full carbon undersill kit for the car as well, completely fabricated, designed, manufactured in-house. As you can see, the car has come out beautifully. It's also available for all S63 owners out there. It complements this car particularly nice because of the Brabus carbon kit on the car as well. It's got loads of Brabus carbon on it already. And it just really complements and works alongside with it, and in our opinion completes the vehicle and its look in its entirety. So yeah, really happy with that. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Boom, and check out the next one.